starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Anthony Melton, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. And for the Bucks, they've got Tyler Hero. Jaime Jaquez out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. Tim, when you look at the makeup of these rosters, what similarities do you see with these teams?
Well, I think the number one thing they have in common is experience. Both of these teams with a handful of veterans. Something I think at times is undervalued in today's NBA.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Butler. Porzingis with a screen on Jaquez. Here's Butler. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Kuzma outside. To the wing, right side. Turner, a screen on Melton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rollins. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Butler against Jaquez. Porzingis sets a screen. Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. It's good.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Here's Turner. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Kuzma. From 11 feet away, and it's Green missing. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Rollins passes to Hero, and he drops it in from the low post.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Curry passes to Butler. Green with a screen on Jaquez. And here's Butler outside. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Down low. Here's Rollins. And the layup is good off the glass. Rollins has gotten his second bucket.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
The Bucks leading by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Butler. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Back to Curry to stop the run. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 5 now.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Now here's Hero. There's a screen by Turner. Hero, no good. Warriors trail by 4. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Lets it fly. Shot is good by Curry. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that's Curry's natural scoring ability. He can almost always find a shot.
Pass to Hero. Now Turner takes the 3. Rebounded by Green. And he hits it to tie the game.
And Green loves flexing on the defense. Welcomes the contact and overpowers it.
Here's Rollins. He's covered by Curry. With the step back, here's Jaquez. Kuzma for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pass to Butler. Over Jaquez. Off the left rim and out. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Back to Melton. Now Curry fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Curry's got 10.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Jaquez. Still no points. Kuzma finds Turner. Back to Kuzma. And here's Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Hero, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Curry looking it over. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Rollins. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul. Podziemski's checked in for Melton.
First team foul. Warriors substitution. Number 2, Brandon Podziemski.
Kuzma, the pass to Rollins. There's a screen by Turner. To the middle. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Ooh, nice move as he stepped back and cast it up. Curry's got 12.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Hero outside. Pass to Jaquez. Knocks it down from distance.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Outside Curry. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Good work there as it goes.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Curry passes to Horford. Now Butler. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
That's good from Butler. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Oh, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Here's Curry, outside for Green. Screen by Horford. Kuzma against Green. The 3 from Curry, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. He's got 15.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Let's give a big welcome to the floor.
Here's Rollins. He's covered by Curry. Rollins passes to Kuzma. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 9.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Curry. Softly drops in the floater.
A skillful shot by Curry. He makes the short-range floater look effortless.
Here's Rollins. 9 points in the game. Turner for 3. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Horford. Here's Curry. Driving in. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
The speed of Curry's drive really makes him trouble for the defense, just cutting them to pieces.
Now here's Jaquez. Turner, a screen on Butler. Jaquez against Butler. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Rollins. Another shot. And a nice layup by Turner. He's got 12.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
To the inside. And there's Horford on the assist by Curry.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Here's Rollins. Kuzma, the open look. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
And can't forget where Green is in transition, because he keeps himself ready to score in these situations.
Here's Rollins. He's got 9. Jaquez, no good. A minute 31 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 22.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Outside Podziemski. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And here is Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Turner, a screen on Curry. Pass to Turner. Will it go? Podziemski grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside, Green. Up top, Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Back to Hero. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Hero's got 5. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they've been very aggressive, attacking gaps off the dribble, getting to the rim, and showing a lot of aggressiveness with a live dribble.
We've got Khalil Ware, and it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
At the line for Milwaukee, number 0. One shot.
And that one misses. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Has to Ware. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Santos. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Podziemski. Again, the Warriors score. The Bucks trail by 5 to the paint. Here's Jang. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. They set the pick. Hits a three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Ryan. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Melton's checked in.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Now here's Podziemski. 5 points in the game. Outside Porzingis. His first shot attempt. And he nails the jumper. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Now here's Podziemski. Melton outside. Pass to Porzingis. Fade away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
At this stage of his career, Porzingis understands which shots to take, letting the offense come to him naturally.
Porter, the pass to Jang. Drills it from deep. Jang's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Melton outside. Pass to Podziemski. Porzingis with a screen on Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Santos. Melton outside. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Porter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Outside Podziemski. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. 6 points for him.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Melton. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting one. First personal foul. First team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Butler's checked in for the Warriors.
At the line for one.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Melton. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Here's Rollins. 9 points in the game. Hero for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 6. Oh, stolen by Turner. To the inside. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
On target from range. Butler's got 8.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Rollins passes to Turner. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Turner. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And some changes here for the Warriors. Al Horford comes in for Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Stephen Curry in for Pajemski.
For the Bucks, Miles Turner. Shooting one.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Here's Santos. Butler passes to Melton. On the wing, Curry. The 3 is up. Curry splashing one down from 3.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Pass to Jang. Here's Rollins. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Outside Curry. And again, it's Golden State.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Now here's Turner. He's got 15. Here's Rollins. Turner, a screen on Curry. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. And the Warriors with another 3.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Here's Jang. Here's Rollins. 11 points in the game. Here's Turner. Oh, wow! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Whoa, Miles Turner. Put that on his highlight reel.
Here's Santos. Outside Butler. Launches it. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
3 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Melton. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Butler can't get it to go.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Jaquez has checked in for Jang.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Kyle Kuzma. One shot.
And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
And here's Milwaukee now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Rollins. Back to Jaquez. Kuzma outside. Sinks it from distance. Kuzma's got 10 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Curry. He's got 34. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Here's Rollins. He's got 11. Turner for 3. Santos pulls it in.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Rollins. To the middle. Here's Turner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Turner's got 19 points.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Outside Curry. Out to the wing. Santos can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 8. Puts it up. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Jaquez. Kuzma's got 16 points. Turner covers. Pass to Curry. From downtown. The rebound by the Bucks. Here's Rollins. Kuzma for 3. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half of basketball. And he gets it to go.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. Here's Turner. And it goes. That makes it 9 for 13 now.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. And Curry with the take. Misses the layup.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, rising up on a dime. I love seeing Hero be assertive like this.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the half. Pass to Curry. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes a step back. Floats one up. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Melton.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Stephen Curry done for Golden State, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Fans, thanks for your attention to center court, and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for our contestants.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And here's Milwaukee now. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Green. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
A wrecking ball inside. Once again, Draymond imposing his will.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Brian?
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Kuzma outside. He buries it from 3. Kuzma's got 19 points.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team. Porzingis surveying the floor.
Here's Curry from deep. Melton. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Jaquez on the wing. Butler covering. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And that sends Miles Turner to the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors.
One shot. At the line for one, Miles Turner.
Well, not a whole lot of experience, but you watch Jaime Jaquez, Tim. He looks like a 10-year vet out there.
Yeah, B.A., part of that is because he's a 4-year college guy, and now he's plug and play. He's got great footwork, he's tough, and he has a high IQ for the game.
And here's Curry for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Hero's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Rollins passes to Jaquez. 3-pointer, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Green finds Melton. Horford outside. Outside Curry. Shot to stop the run. And the 3-pointer goes. Curry's got 40 points. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Kuzma. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by Curry. Golden State is gone. Only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Screen by Horford. On the attack, Curry. And Curry gets his.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Rollins passes to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside, Green. Outside Curry. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trail by 3. Down low. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, when Kuzma has this kind of game, good luck slowing him down.
Curry passes to Horford. Kuzma against Green. Green, a screen. The 3 from Curry. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Kuzma finds Hero. Back to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. 11 points in the game. Jaquez no good. Curry with it. Pass to Melton. Outside Curry from behind the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Rollins. Hero outside. This one for 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 4. Pass to Curry. The 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Well, Milwaukee's shooting 40% since the break. That one drops for him. Rollins has got 13.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And here's Melton. There's the triple. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 5 rebounds in the game. Turner, a screen on Melton. Here's Hero. Pass to Turner. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
A tight game here in Milwaukee. Now Green. Back to Butler. Outside Curry. 4-3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
And the Bucks making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajimski's checked in. So it's Milwaukee now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Kuzma. The 3 is up. Tries again. Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 7.
Yeah, I love the energy on the offensive glass. Porter Jr., just fantastic watching him make plays like this.
Outside Butler. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Now Turner, Green covering. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Nice focus on the finish. Turner making sure he did everything he could to muscle it in.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Outside Porter. Here's Rollins. 13 points in the game. 4 on the clock, and he lays it up and in. 15 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
High post Green to the wing on the left. Butler taking his time here. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Rollins. And how about that? 8 for 9 now. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Horford. Shot from the top of the key. A shot by Butler, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Here's Porter. 7 points in the game. Turner, a screen on Curry. Here's Porter. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Pajemski taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Ware's checked in for the Bucks. Santos is checked in for the Warriors. So it comes up empty at the line. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Porter. Outside Jaquez. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now Pajemski. He's got 5. Outside Curry. The 3. Another bucket. Wow. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Porter against Curry. Pass to Ware. Curry with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Green is so clever at forcing the D's hand. Gotta be careful how you guard him inside.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Free throw good. Green. And the Warriors making a change here. And both free throws good for Green. The Bucks trail. Porter looks it over. Pass to Jang. 6 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Curry. Here's the 3. Steph Curry cooking it up from the corner.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
To end the run. Dang, shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense. And
it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now here's Porter. He's got 7. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. 5 points in the game.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Over to the left wing. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Ware.
And he almost almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Curry against Porter. Three-pointer. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
The Warriors leading. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts one up from 19. No good, off the front rim. Well, the Bucks shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Back to Jaquez. And here's Ware. He's got 6. Pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. Here's Jang. For the lead. The shot off that time. Here's Santos. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. For the tie. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Warriors on top, leading by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Kevin Porter is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Khalil Ware, and it's Jang in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Now here's Porter. Pass to Jang for 3. Pure from three-point range.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now Butler. Melton outside. From the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now here's Ware. Here's Jang. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Melton on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Fires from the wing. Melton misses. Hero with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. The Bucks making a switch here.
First personal foul.
What's up?
At the line for Milwaukee, Tyler Hero. One shot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Melton outside. 3-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Podziemski into the lane. Up and over Porter. Podziemski's shot is good.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Porter gets the bucket. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Pajimski. Knocks down the triple.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Porter with it. Where the screen? Beyond the arc. And that one is stuffed right through.
The crafty play by Porter, tripping up the defense and opening things up for another guy.
Pass to Melton. Stacks up a three. Hits the trifecta. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Now here's Hero. From deep. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. Golden State has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. And that one's good. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And here's Porter outside. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Butler against Porter. Butler right to the heart.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
The Bucks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Now Porter. And the layup falls.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Melton passes to Curry. Outside, Green. Porzingis sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Curry for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Rollins. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Great time right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this 4th quarter. Melton outside. Back to Curry. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Outside Jaquez. Counted from distance. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, that is a big bucket, a very important possession.
Now here's Curry. Back to Melton. Pass to Curry to halt the run. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Kuzma up top. Now here's Hero. Here's the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Golden State has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. And he's going for the lob. The lob. Porzingis with the flush.
You see the reach of Porzingis. His length is what makes him a prime-time alley-oop threat.
Hero outside. Pass to Rollins. as good. Rollins has got 21 points in the game. The Warriors leading. And here's Curry. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And it's almost like Curry's motor never stops running. This is what forces defenders to overcommit.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Turner. Pass to Rollins. Turner, a screen on Curry. Here's Rollins. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Butler. Butler! He's too much close to the rim.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Here's Rollins. Hero, left side. Shoots over Melton. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors lead by 5. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And a deep 3 from Curry. He got it again! Sensational! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Rollins. The kick out to Kuzma. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Outside Curry. Now Butler. Melton outside. The triple drop.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Outside Kuzma. Here's Jaquez. Now here's Hero. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis there for the rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Can't hit it. Bucks trail by 11. Butler with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Green in the post. Kuzma on him. Yes! Using that window.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Hero! Yes, sir! It's good!
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Curry fires! Oh, the long ball, no good! And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Hero. The shot is money.
And just superb concentration from the crafty guard. Hero taking the contact like a champ.
Anthony Melton, third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Tyler
What's up?
Hero.
They're leading by 8. Golden State with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Butler on the wing. Jaquez covers. Takes a 3. Cleared away by Kuzma. Now the Bucks with it. Here's Turner. And he slams it down.
And great to see Turner rising to the occasion and finding the clutch bucket.
Stephen Curry. This is the 3.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Kuzma connects.
Oh, not one to lack confidence. Kuzma won't hesitate to pull the trigger in the big moments. Not afraid.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
Curry draws the double. Outside Porzingis. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. That's in! And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Let's give us a welcome to the floor.
Kuzma. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Curry. Hero! Can't get the 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Turner. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.